le thlir tu le ngai thatu zong zong te in zawain chi bai le vek ule hey Trump tari ba wangin India chu kan buai chhuzela chuti lai chuan in hey Prime Minister huaisen le fing rem hria angai na hria kan tiang che kha Prime Minister a kan neya pu modi hi azin na sa tin BRICS ram te po ti hian kanin zom khom tha a ti chuan in hey zol nei then khat Mizoram zol nei ten China ralian an shillok thina puang lok thina amaro chu US awangin China nen te po karin rem le pha kong le lama chuan ram ria kan buinang chi te po a fel pha don ni te po ina langa alomom view ani China ralian lo be sei tu te tanero alomom lo mai thei ti chuanin Trump hianin India chu min be chhunzawm zela Russia puitu ate min ngaya Ukraine mithi Russian ho ina an thang chi an ka hlumang chi te po India wanga thi an ni min ron latita deuh dawa a huat om train khop mai eng po ni sela Dr. Sila rampana thuzia hi kanan chia range ole kan kaltui main online games le entertainment platform ni bok betzili hi lo mer vero le tuna in sani leon le bengali superstar nusrat jahan te ponan khel mek ani chum voina betzili app si download la unlock 200 a welcome credit a omani ti chuan in share la feedback le Facebook la ma hian i share khan za somnga le zathum somnga reward kha idong thei don ani ti chuan he app chunga hian real time reward a oma in login khanin engkim kha itlem thei vek don ani bank account ni kan UPI le bank transfer in poisai la suakin i deposit theyani ti chuanin i thian te ka khel ve turin va invite ta la i birthday a special gift sanga kha iwanei chuanin ri dong thei don ani ti chuanin code mangin reach 80 na 100% in recharge thei don ani ti chuanin affiliate member ni chuanin 15% monthly commission kha i dong thei don ani download link hi comment section lama kan pine Prime Minister Huaisen Modi ji kan nei United States zawzong hi square kilometer maktadway 9.8 square mile maktadway 3.8 vel ania kumsang ni somni pali top lam le kumsang ni somni pangalai hol vel khan mi maktadway zathum somli atanga maktadway zathum somli pani vel an omani mi pui an pung zela hi US Census Bureau chuan real time population estimate apek dan ani Kovela ram lian ber pali na ani India ram zawzong hi square kilometer maktadwai thumnuai ni singriat sangsari zan hi somruk pathum vela niya Kovela ram zaw ber pasari na ani kumsani somni pangati ram thleng khan India mi pui hi mi thluk le ding on 1.46 chuangan omniya chu taniya Kovel puma mi pui tamna ber ani USC aram zawzonga India in Paloma se mi cheng ero India a phalo le USC India in a hauti na ani hau lova anin zomna boruak dynamic chungchanga hian ngai tuana asang chhozel ti na zokani heta hian thupoimo thren khathantar langila diverging interest US le India hian thilpoimo tak tak an nei abik takin sumdon na le ven himna chungchanga US un India rampona thil athon chu chu chi a choitira damdoi le textile lang chi thil siam te chu a targeta hi India in a thunei na ti chiat na anga iwangani strategic autonomy India hian foreign policy adikna le zalen na chu angai poimo le a khovel thunei na sang Russia le China tenen po inzom na thane ya vonun reng hi adu bokani he autonomy hi US in a machon tur anga ngai ania chu chuan inzom na get zok azong ti na ani zok trade tension US and India in Russian oil alak lu chu alung oil lo thu asoya India export a 15% tariff ala ma se India ero chuan G7 impose price cap chu azoma US on double standard among ni in angai global implication US le India in zom na chheli tuk hian India chu China le Russia nen a in naitir le zual theya hei hian Indo Pacific biala US thunei na ati chethei ani personal diplomacy Trump le Modi ang hroi tu te in kara mi mal in zom na hian mun poimo tak achanga anin kar boruak thalo tak hian tundin huna buena asiam na salea Traman Indian economy le Brahmos missile chungchanga anga idana soya hei hian ngai tuana ati boi thei le heng thil te hian US le India in lai china lama thil boi thak tak tak te chu athena chu chuan rampani te tan kalphung ngai tu non le ngai le thoho na thazok thlen tura an beile angai ani ti atilang chiang le United States in India ram atanga thil chi sang alak lu te chu textile and apparel in China puan aluminium steel thir le lung at wer atanga siam kut na tho na man ruwa furniture thinga siam furniture thil Iras Evolution Design Company in Holiday Inn Express a athon suwang chi te iron le steel iron casting semi machine copper corporation in KJM custom component apek ang chi cylinder component ang chi te electrical le electronic equipment electrical component sang analog device India private le Dell Global Business Center SBT ang company atanga lak luang chi te lung le thil hu tak tak diamond rang kat sak le thil hu dang te India rama jewelry man dan hau tak 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 te machinery le mechanical man ruwa electrical transformer static converter le inductor te ang chi man ruwa automotive part auto part thren khat metallic technology private in sensor global sourcing LLC ni na apek ang chi te USA export to India company big thren khat su mod art export Regina Andrew design kut na tho athon suak D decor home fabric kafman nun phung atana bungra supply copper corporation custom component athir pai chuana munte metallic technology sensor global source LLC ne na thuziak lem siam te supply ani India here United States atanga thil siam sang alak lu te chu crude oil India chun US atangin crude oil alaklu atipung na sa leya FY26 oil alaklu atipung na sa leya FY26 sa chung kumasa ayin za somnga % ayat tam apungani FY26 quarter masabera khan US atanga India crude oil laklu chu dollar tluk le ding on 3.7 atlinga FY25 chunga he hun chung vekhian dollar tluk le ding on 1.73 atlinga ni liquid fuel natural gas LNG US atanga US LNG laklu chu FY24 1.4 billion atangin FY25 fa tluk le ding on 2.4 alet ni zetin apunga he hian rampani te inkara energy inzom na apung zel atar lang machinery le electronics India in US atanga machinery nuclear reactor le boiler alak lu chu kumsang ni somni pali khan tluk le ding on 5.78 ani electrical le electronic equipment kumsang ni somni pali sung khan US atangin electrical le electronic equipment tluk le ding on ni manvel alalut pan le precious stone India chang kumsang ni somni pali khan US atangin lunglu thir le poisalem te chu tluk le ding on 2.25 man alaluta chemical le damdoi organic chemical US atanga organic chemical laklu hi kumsang ni somni pali khan 1.30 billion velani damdoi lam thil siam India hi damdoi lam thon chuak tu lian tak ni ma se kumsang ni somni pali khan US atangin damdoi siam na atana mantur dollar makta duai zanga som rukpa ni 0.96z ala lut thil dang aircraft and spacecraft India chung kumsang ni somni pali khan US atangin thona le spacecraft makta duai za sari som nga pasari 0.69z ala lut ani vehicle kumsang ni somni pali khan US atang rail le tramway ti lo lir thei dang dollar 575.39 million man US on ram aron thon lut ani US President in luling lutukhian khovel pum thunu na tum lea masekam Prime Minister huaisen takhian na hlausan lo khop mai trama phone call po aladu lova India ram mi puite ril tram alauzo ram lian veve ni ma se an ma mo le nei zongsong a in ang vek bik lova sumdo na bungru sang in thon tonin an la lu ton mai ani zo India le China arin zom nge huna pe chuan US til lova kho sak thei hi kan tum jok tu rani
Pusila Soivunga, Honorable Minister of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, and Sri Gabriel D. Wongshu, Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Allied Government of Arunachal Pradesh, a special guest, Dr. Raghavendra Bhatta, DDG, ICAR New Delhi, Mr. Emaw Meitei, Advisor NEC, Pulal Sangliana Secretary, H and VT Department, Dr. Girish Patil, Director, ICAR and RCM, and Dr. M.K. Chatli, Director, GOTS Institute. Officials from ICAR and RCM, as well as from ICAR, CIRZ. Distinguished officials from our sister states of Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland, my esteemed colleagues from the H and VT Department, valued farmers, invitees, and dear friends. A very good afternoon to all of you. I warmly welcome each one of you to this beautiful state of Mizoram, and my special welcome to Sri Gabriel D. Wangsu, a minister from Arunachal Pradesh. He's a Christian minister. He's not only a minister to us, he is our brother in faith. And day after tomorrow, I am going to Arunachal to have some meeting regarding the civil aviation. We'll discuss about the establishment of more airports in the 7 sister states of the Northeast. And last night I'm toying with the idea about spending one more day in Arunachal Pradesh, and Sri Gabriel had promised me to personally escort me to Zero Valley, Zero Valley, and I hope we'll learn a lot and it will be really fruitful for us also. So after that I'll proceed to Delhi. So before I touch upon the subject for today, kindly bear with me. I would like to say something more. Today at 2 p.m. we are going to have a celebration of Peace City here at this town itself. And this Tenzal town happens to be in my constituency. And this Peace City has some stories. As you all know, Mizoram was under insurgency for about 2 decades long. And it's not an easy task to bring about normalcy after 20 years of disturbances. And even now we are limping back to normalcy. And I discussed about the restoration of normalcy in Mizoram with the Prime Minister himself. I told him that I was the first member of Lok Sabha to have been disqualified in this country. Before that, there was no disqualification act in Parliament, but during Rajiv time, we have introduced that rule, that act. I am the first victim in the whole country because of my struggle for peace. I had lost everything. So I told everything to Modi ji, and I told him that we must have a peace city in Mizoram, because today Mizoram happens to be the most peaceful state in the country. So he had agreed. And the Prime Minister himself is coming on 13th of this month to inaugurate the first and the only railway line up to Sairang, and I hope he'll lay the foundation stone for this peace city. So we are going to celebrate this new city by 2 p.m. today itself, and I invite all of you to be there. It gives me immense joy and honor to be present here on this momentous occasion of the 3rd Mithun Day and the National Seminar on Integrated Mithun Farming at Tenzal. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to NRC Mithun for choosing Mizoram to host this important event. I am confident that today's program will bring forth new ideas, partnerships, and strategies that will greatly benefit our state and the wider Northeastern region. We have heard beautiful speeches and informative presentations, not only about Mithun, but also about God. But one thing is missing. There's no mention about sheep. We in Mizoram, since our forefathers, since our ancestors, we keep on rearing this sheep. And today it is almost extinct. Our minister from Arunachal Pradesh, he himself is rearing. So when I go to Arunachal, I would like to have a look at that also. And I think here in Aizawl, in Mizoram also, we can restart the rearing of sheep. And that box, which looks like an oxygen concentrator, it's not an oxygen concentrator, it's a machine. With the help of this machine, an animal which is to be slaughtered has to be killed without any pain. So it's a very useful machine. Sial thana call and sial thana call, electric in the can, and the ziah thi mai ni. So the can is in the can, the one that I had unveiled. Animal husbandry has been an integral part of life in Mizoram since ancient times. In the days of our forefathers, wealth and status were measured not only in gold or silver, but also in terms of domestic animals, particularly mithun. Even the highest penalties were often imposed in livestock. Our people did not merely rear animals, they lived alongside them. This deep-rooted tradition has continued into the present, and livestock farming remains a vital contributor to Mizoram's economy, accounting for nearly 23% of the total agricultural and allied output. Recent surveys by the Department of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services reveal that Mizoram spends nearly 630 crores annually on meat consumption, equivalent to about 21,000 metric tons of meat. Of this, meat worth around rupees 40 crores is imported from outside the state. This underlines the importance of achieving self-sufficiency in meat production, not only to meet our people's demand, but also to strengthen our local economy and to reduce dependence on imports. I am happy to share that under the Mizoram Handholding Scheme, many our progress partners have chosen livestock farming as their enterprise of choice. Today, 3,647 progress partners have taken up livestock farming under the loan component, while 13,019 partners have sought assistance under the Chief Minister's special package. This is a clear testimony of the people's trust in the livestock sector as a sustainable livelihood. However, despite these opportunities, we continue to face challenges: difficult terrain, limited technology adoption, inadequate fodder resources, and lack of modernized rearing systems. It is here that the support of institutions like the NEC, ICAR, and our partner research institutes becomes crucial. I deeply appreciate the NEC for establishing the Mithun Multiplication Center project at Lungkol and the Rashtriya Gokul Mission for setting up the Breed Development and Conservation Center for Mithun at Tenzol. Yet, Mizoram still lacks a nucleus station or scientific breeding center, as well as advanced technical inputs for improved management, disease control, and feeding practices. The advice and expertise of NRC Mithun will therefore be transformative in shaping the future of Mithun farming in our state. I am pleased to inform you that the department is preparing a state Mithun development program, and I honestly request NEC advisor Sri Iboyama Meite to extend the necessary support for this important initiative. At present, 41 villages in Mizoram rely heavily on Mithun farming for their livelihood. Our mission is to elevate Mithun rearing from subsistence to entrepreneurship linking it to robust market chains. With demand for Mithun meat remaining strong due to its cultural acceptance and non-taboo nature, there are clear opportunities for value addition and even marketing beyond Mizoram through central India. Before I conclude, I would like to highlight a growing concern. Due to devastating outbreak of African swine fever, many of our farmers have shifted from piggery to goat farming. However, goat farming is still relatively new to Mizoram, and even the department has limited experience due to previously low interest in this area. There is an urgent need for guidance and scientific support to identify goat breeds best suited to our agroclimatic conditions, as past trials with giant breeds have not been successful. I therefore strongly request the ICAR, CIRC, RZ to extend their expertise by conducting scientific studies and providing technical inputs to ensure that goat farming develops in Mizoram as a sustainable and profitable sector. In the afternoon session, there will be a national seminar on integrated Mithun farming and integrated goat, poultry, and pig farming, where experts from ICAR will be presenting their research and experiences. I firmly believe that this seminar will prove highly fruitful, generating new knowledge, showcasing innovative models, and providing actionable strategies for farmers, researchers, and policymakers alike. Such dialogues are essential for strengthening the livestock sector in the Northeast and creating pathways for rural prosperity. Once again, I extend my gratitude to the organizers, participants, and all distinguished guests. May this celebration of Mithun Day and the seminar ahead mark the beginning of a renewed and stronger era for Mithun farming and livestock development in Mizoram and beyond. Thank you.